How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, let's get this going over here. Let's see. Can I see me? Always a good thing. Hopefully everybody had a good Monday, y'all. Let's see. Oh, volume. Happy Tuesday. Volume, no echo. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we are. Okay, there we are. So you guys, we are pinning right now. Oh, you guys come on, if you could say hello, that way I know you guys can hear me. That would be fantastic. While I pin this kit over here. And do all the things. There we are, pin. Yay! And then we go here, and we go here. Perfect. Guys, all the things here. Hey, Tracy. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, good. I see comments. Hey, Tina. How are you, girl? How is everybody doing? Gotta get rid of the plastic on this. Ooh. I have so much plastic, you guys. I'm like, every time I have something, I'm like trying to take the plastic off. I'm like, too much. So you guys, this is a kit that we're doing today. Hey, Barbara. Good to see everyone. You guys. So this is inspired. Now, this is going to be a simple one, a simpler one. This is inspired. If you guys have not seen on the page here, Sarah did a tree with traditional red and green and gold. Really, really pretty. So this is kind of going off of that because these poinsettias are on there. Good. I'm good too. Hey, Carol. I am good, y'all. I am good. So this is based off of that. These two poinsettias are on there. There's a third one, but we're not using that one. So look how pretty that is. So the kit comes with this one and this one. And then, look at this. Hey, Stella. Ooh, got this. Oh, actually, you know what? Did she include that or did she make that an extra? Y'all, before I talk too much, let me see. Okay, yes. That's in it too. Just had to make sure. So this is, it's this really pretty bush. It's got all kinds of eucalyptus and pine and kind of gold ferns in there. So super, super pretty. And then, look at these. Hey, Angela, Seasoned Greens friend. I told Sarah, I'm like, look, I just need the other part because I don't know if you guys saw, she put this ribbon on the tree. So it's gold on one side and then this gorgeous color on the other. So I'm like, I'm just going to take that. That's all I need. Hey, Teresa. And then grabbed a 24-inch teardrop. So everything's going to go in here. And this is the smaller one, and you're going to go, oh my God, those poinsettias are huge. Y'all, they are huge, but that's okay. So it is pinned at the bottom, you guys. Yes. So I took the rest of what she used for the tree, but I bought a roll too, so. Right? It's like gorgeous. And it's the deluxe ribbon. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that stuff. So you guys, these poinsettias come with these long stems, okay? Huge stems. The poinsettias are huge. I'm going to cut these down, obviously, because we don't need all that. And you are correct. There is no mesh in here. But yeah, these are super pretty. Super, super pretty. So let's do that first. Let's put those in there first, and then we'll do a bow. Then we'll do that. So hopefully everybody had a good Monday, guys. So this is a 24-inch, you guys. And we're going to put the red at the top. And then, so make sure you fluff these out, you guys. So these are pretty cute. They're the 24-inch. You could put this on a bigger one. The kit comes with a 24-inch. Actually, this is what I'm going with. Because this is a 24-inch, I don't need a bunch of stuff. And look at the size of this bush. I'm going to break this up. So it is literally, that's it. Is this and this. 2 poinsettias and 2 rolls of ribbon. What? Can you eat that? How are you? So let's, and you will get a full roll of ribbon, okay? I only have a partial roll because I'm like, girl, that's what I need. So we're going to take this, and we're not going to leave it this long, but I am going to, for right now, leave a Dallas. We're going to bend this up. I know. You guys know. So I was like, yeah, I could add more red, more green, but because it is a 24-inch, I'm like, I feel like I don't need so much. Like if I add green, it's just going to get lost. I already have enough red, I think, with the poinsettia and with the ribbon. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if this is going to work out. It's going to work out. Hey, Tracy. I know, girl. Trust me. Sarah's like, that's it? I'm like, shh. Don't you be talking to me like that. You'll know, I always love adding extra stuff. I mean, you could add some more greenery in here, like some cedar. If you want to throw some cedar to do a little bit different green texture, you could totally do that. Okay, so we are going to, because it is a 24-inch, we're going to put a bow up here. But I'm just going to put this right here. I'm going to add it in by using the ties here. So I'm going to do is set it down the center. Let's see, I want to put a bow right there. Y'all know, right? They're like, what's wrong with that girl? She ain't adding more stuff? So we're going to kind of do it this way. So there's going to be a bow there. So we're going to set this down the center. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these ties. Now, I will tell you that when I do this, I always end up going back and adding a little dab of glue in there just so that it stays in. Yes, you can zip tie it. I don't always feel that you need to zip tie. Okay? So all I'm doing is going down. Right? Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. Also, too, okay, so I am going to add this. I'm also going to leave a little gap because I am going to want to put some of that gold greenery through the center. And I may add a little bit of a bow through there. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'm probably going to leave a little gap right there. So we're going to listen out. And I'm just going to put it right on top of there. Okay, there we go. Once again, all I'm doing is taking one tie from one side and one tie from the other. And we're doing that bit. Okay. The other thing is when you do something like this, it does add a sturdiness to your teardrop as well. Okay. Hey, Sharon. So we're just going through here. And these are going to get covered also too, because we're going to be adding the greenery, or the gold. Not really greenery, but it's the gold stuff. The gold stuff, you guys. So that's good right there. And I'm going to cut it off right there. So all we're going to do is we're just going to come here. Remember, you don't always have to add glue to everything. Now, if you're selling to a customer, yes. If you're going to put it on your door, like I said, I'll go afterwards once I'm done, and I'll add a little dab. Did I just freeze? Oh, let me know if I froze, you guys. I think I'm frozen. No? Okay. I think it froze for a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we are right there. One a little bit higher up here. Okay. So that's what we're going to see. Okay. We're going to have the green there. Now, the reason I am going to put some of that gold around too is obviously that's green on green, right? So we need something behind that to make sure you can see it well. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. We got our tail down there. So this is what we got so far. So we're going to set this here. We're going to do a bow. Move that over just a bit. We're going to do a bow right here. Thanks for coming on, you guys. This is a kit. It is pinned at the bottom. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do? I'm going to do probably a 7-inch tail here. Hey, Donna. Remember, this, actually we're going to do a 6.5-inch tail. 6.5-inch tail. Look how pretty that is on the back. Remember, I told you I took what she had, so. Okay, we're also going to do a 6-inch loop. Super, super pretty. 6-inch loop. Okay. This is the rest of this. We're going to dovetail the bottom of this here. Ooh, that glitter's going to make me sneeze. Don't do it, don't do it. I'm like, I don't want to sneeze. Kathy Austin, how are you? Okay, now we're going to come in with this green. We're going to dovetail that. And we're going to put that about 1/2 inch down, you guys. Okay, and where this was a 6, we're going to make this a 5. And we're only using the 2 ribbons, okay? We're going to do this about 1/2 inch. Let's see. Grab that big one there, but I don't think I need that big one. Okay, we're going to lift this up, you guys. Oh, it's so windy here today. Oh my gosh. Went over to the Wreath shop and the wind just whipping. Everything looked like it was going to get pulled out. It's crazy. Hey, Sabrina. So all we're going to do is we're going to take the zip tie, put it across the back. Pretty bow. Thank you, thank you. Yes, if you guys would not mind spreading the love and sprinkle, I'd greatly appreciate it. Remember, if you guys are not following the page here, make sure that you do. You also go over to the so follow this page here, the Wreath shop, and then go over to my page, the Red Rustic Rose, and follow me there. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna fluff. But look how pretty that green is. I like it. Okay, you guys. So we're going to put this right over here. Remember, we're just using a 24-inch. We're going to make sure we put it around the spine. Okay. And we're going to zip to tie this in place. Alright, and we're kind of doing one of these. Let's have that one a little bit more over there. This is when you start, I always call it finagle. Finagle. Okay, and then the reason I put the green on top is because I want that red to be next to that green so you can see the poinsettia better. If I put red behind this poinsettia, it's going to kind of get lost. Okay? So I don't want to do that. So I'm doing this here. Okay, we're going to do one down here. Remember, you guys, I don't need a lot of this because this is a smaller base. So I didn't use a lot. She's like, take a roll. I'm on out. I feel like I got this with this. So we are going to bottom here. We're going to do, let's do 6-inch there. So we're going to do a 6-inch tail. Then you guys, we're going to do a 5.5-inch loop. And we're going to bring this tail down. Okay. You guys will see. We're going to dovetail that. Now we could do 2, but I don't. I want this tail going down. Okay, so we're just going to take this like this. And I'm just doing the red by itself down here. Because remember I told you green on green. So I don't want that going. So we're going to go right in here. We're going to find 2 ties. And we're going to do this. Okay. And now, once we pulled some more gold in here, this is going to stand out more. Now we've got the red here, okay? So I've got a tail going down. We've got this up here, okay? But see how that gives it that other length? Now it's this much longer. So that's what we're doing right there. We're going to add some more of the green ribbon, probably right in here, but not until after I put the gold in, okay? So remember, I told you this is going to be a little bit, it's not going to be as busy. Okay, we're going to move that over here until we're ready for that green. But look how pretty it is. You see the red on top, you see the red here, and the red going this way. Okay, let's add some of our gold. So this is one of those bushes that is really, really cool. It is not a pusher, which that would make it even cooler, but that's okay. And we're going to cut these in half. Okay. So when you do that, you're going to get a little eucalyptus, a little berry, and some pine, and then this little fern. Okay, so we're going to move these in here. We're going to add some of these around here because I want that green to stand out. Actually, first, you guys know if I usually do these, I always start at the top. I always put them behind my bow first. Okay. Let's see. Now we're going to go in the center. Once again, it's going to have berries, eucalyptus, and some pine. Pine and fern. So we're going to come in here. And we're going to add some of that gold in the center there. And that's going to help this poinsettia stand out and this poinsettia stand out. Okay. You could add a little bit of gold mesh, but I kind of, we always use mesh. I'm like, I ain't doing mesh today. You don't always have to do mesh. And all we're doing is we're just going through, and now I'm going to come, so I put a gold at the top, I put a gold in the center, now I'm going to come down here and put some gold in here. Okay, and now when you look at this, you kind of see the gold all the way through. You're looking at red all the way through. When you kind of move these around, make sure you turn sometimes on some of these, like the little ferns are backwards, or you know, the little eucalyptus. Just turn it around. Okay, so now we're going to come and we're going to put some right here. Okay, this is all going to help in making that poinsettia stand out. Okay, and if you notice, I'm putting that longer leaf towards the bottom because I don't want it to like be sticking out awkwardly over there. So we're going to kind of have that go there. Okay, we're going to put another one here, and then we're going to fill some more on the sides. Yeah, that red ribbon, ooh, you guys know the deluxe. That is the double-sided, is gold on one side, red and gold on the other. It is just, yeah. Y'all, they do not mess around with those deluxe ribbons. Those things are amazing. Okay, now we're going to come on the other side over here. Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. Oh, that has fun there. We're going to put this one up here. No, we're going to put it right there. Once again, when you put anything that wiggle it, the reason why you're wiggling it, or why I wiggle it, is so that it touches more surfaces. And the more surfaces it touches, the better it'll be, right? The more secure it'll be. Okay. Go there. Now we're going to go on the top. Yeah, the ribbons are one of the, you want to make a swag or a wreath that's, you know, those ribbons can really, they bring a lot. So now we're going to come over here because we put one up there. Now we're going to put one on the opposite. Right? You want to make sure you have it there, just like here, just like down here in the middle. And then we'll put a couple more here and some more over here. That's one of the things when you're spreading your pieces or your, you know, picks, whatever you're using, you want to try and kind of spread everything around so you have a little bit of everything. Thanks, Patricia. Yeah, these are my go-tos. Another thing really quick. This is just something I do. So see how that is right there? And see how we have both pines on one side? If I can take it off. I will change the side that it's on. That way it's more spread out. Okay? Thanks, Kathy. And see, now you have pine on each side. Just little things that you can do to kind of make, you know, your pieces look a little bit more even. But yeah, and remember, this is just one bush. Okay, so we're going to come back here, and we're putting this right back here. Now remember, this is a Christmas piece, so I'm okay with seeing green because it's Christmas. So I want green pine. I want, you know, you want to see a little bit of everything. Like I said, I didn't get, I mean, she has really pretty green picks, but because I already have green on green, I feel like adding any more green, it's going to get lost. And I don't want to do that. So we're coming in here once again. And we're going in behind this poinsettia. And see, by adding that, now you can see it more. You're going to be able to see it more because now it's got gold behind it and not all the green. It's just little things like that that really help, you know. Oh, I yanked it too hard. Don't do that. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're going to take this. You guys, this is a kit. It is pinned at the bottom. Once again, we're going to move this one over to that side. Y'all, if you guys are sell stuff, make sure that you're listing all your Christmas because people are buying right now. A lot, I mean, yeah, it's busy. is busy. So make sure you're listing all your stuff. Make sure you list it as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're looking at this. We got that there. We're going to add another one on here. Just be careful with your fingers. Okay. Okay, so see how we're looking at this, and we've got gold on the sides, gold on the bottom, gold on the top. I'm probably going to add another little piece right there. This is one of those that's a lot faster, a lot easier to do. If you really want to add mesh, you could absolutely do that. But I feel because this is a smaller 24-inch, I didn't really feel like I needed to do that. And I do want to see the greenery, right? It's Christmas. So if anything, I would maybe add some other, you know, if you want to add more texture to it, add like cedar or cypress, something that's a different little green texture. Okay, we're putting that behind the bows, you guys. Let's see how pretty that is. We're going to add the other little piece right there, because there's like a gap right there. So this is one of those when you see, oh, hey, you know, sometimes you don't need to put a ton of stuff. Okay, the deal with this is when I brought it in, I dropped it and apparently damaged that a little bit, which is no big deal. So all we're going to do is we're just going to put some glue, hold it there for a sec, until it goes on really good. This is the importance of good glue. You got to use your, you know, I use Gorilla Glue. That's the only glue I use. So we're going to come in here with this. Now I said I may add another ribbon. I could add another one down here to have another long tail, but I kind of like just the red tail. What do you guys think? Like, I feel like that's good there. I could add another little part of a cheater bow and have another smaller tail come here. But I really like just kind of the red there. Thank you, Carol. Right? Like, it's very, like, this is just a little remind you, hey, we've got some green and gold. I could put one right there. Until we could. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, now you do it. Okay, let's see. We'll go 6.5 there. You like the red tail? See, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, I feel like that really just kind of, like, if I do green, I mean, that would be really cute. No, we're going to just stick with that red tail, you guys. I really like that. Like, just doing that one little half loop, the little short tail, and then this is kind of like the, hey, this is my tail. Right? Yeah, like if I feel like I add another tail, it's going to, like, this makes it look elegant. It's kind of like the, but look at that, you guys. Literally, that's how quick that was. So now by adding the green on the back here, you see that stands out more. We have your red, which is very prominent. We have our loop here with our long tail going down. We've got our gold going all the way across, you know, up and down each side. We've got our bow here with our green, a little tail, and then this tail just kind of hugging it here on the side. Look at that. Now this is a really good size if you want to put it like, you know how you have lights on your garage, right? Right underneath those lights. That would look really cute. Or if you have sconces, you know, that have kind of like that section that goes down, you could put that on a sconce and that would look so cute. And you're bringing in your, right, your traditionals. So this was inspired by the tree that Sarah did. If you guys have not seen the page, make sure you go on here. Thanks, guys. And look at the tree she put together. And this totally goes off of that. Inspired by the tree. So this is a little quick. What time is it? Y'all, this is like less than 30 minutes. And that's me talking. It's me going slow. So look how cute that is. Right? Super pretty. Okay, y'all. What? Let's do a bow. That gold really pulled, right? That's the thing. The gold is what kind of pulls it in. We've got the gold here on the edge. We've got the gold there. It just brings it all together. Cohesive is the word. Cohesive, that's the word. Okay, let's make a bow. Let's make a bow. I got a little time. A little time here. Let's do us a bow here. Where's that? I used these colors last week. Hold on, guys. And really thought these were super cute. So let's do a bow real quick. Look at this. Oh. I always like showing you guys the ribbons before we do it. So. Right? Super, super pretty. Yeah, it pulls it all together. Okay. Let's do a bow. Thank you. I always get a lot of bow questions. So let's do one. Let's do this 7-inch. 7-inch, 7-inch. Do that one, 6.5. I always get questions about bows, so 6.5. So I tend to make those tails about 1/2 inch longer than the loop. Okay. Once again, if you guys like this, behind me it is a kit. So we're going to come down and we're going to make this tail. That's about 18. Okay, we're going to make a bigger one. Then we're going to do a tail. It's just going to go across right here. That's all we're going to do. It's just going to be slightly shorter, about 1/2 inch. Okay. Now we're going to come in with the gold. We're going to dovetail this. Now, since we did the opposite, we're going to go on this side now. So we're going to bring that down about 1/2 inch. About 6.5. So this is going to be around a 6. So all my loops tend to come in about 1/2 inch. Okay. Come down here, about 1/2 inch up. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we did this one this way, we're now going to do a tail this way. And that's just a tail. And about 1/2 inch from the last one. And I am doing kind of staggered tails, you guys. Okay, now we're going to come in with this gorgeous blue velvet that I absolutely love. If you guys did not see, last week I did this as a kit. There's a kit for this, about 1/2 inch down. Once again, we did our tail this way, so now we're going to do it on the opposite side. So you're alternating sides where you're doing this. And this one, we're going to go in at a 5, you guys. Okay, and we're just doing 1 loop on each side. We're going to come down about 1/2 inch. And yes, I dovetail. I dovetail regardless of the width of the ribbon. Y'all, and I mean that. I mean, like, if it's even like it's a 5/8, yeah, that's just the way I roll. Okay, and we're going to dovetail that. And all we're going to do is just put a tail. And once again, about 1/2 inch. Okay, now we're going to come back with this 2.5 inch, and we're going to do a bump. Okay, about 1/2 inch down from that blue. Thanks, Velva. Then we're going to do this bump, and this bump's going to be, we're going to do the bump at 3.5. Okay, and we're going to come down, and this tail is going to be significantly shorter. So it's going to be around, it looks like around 8. And we're going to dovetail this. No, they do not. Let's grab a zip tie. And so usually when I do bows, I'm probably going to list this, I use the 20-inch pipe cleaners on the back. Or sorry, yeah, pipe cleaner. Okay, we're going to lift this up. Whenever you guys go to lift something up, make sure you have your pointer finger on one side, your thumb on the other, and you're squeezing. Okay, do not lift this out until you have totally got a good grip on that, or else your loops are going to go everywhere and you're going to be mad. Okay, so just straight up. Okay, and we're not going to be doing anything crazy. We're just going to put that zip tie there. By separating your fingers like that, it naturally creates a little channel there, and you don't have to move anything around to put that zip tie on. Now we're going to come back here and put that through. I fold that in half, that way I'm not fighting with it. And all I'm going to do is tighten up. Set it down, move my tails, okay. I always say move them in the order that they're in. So here we go. And now our tail's there. Now we're going to take our first layer and we're going to spread that out. We're going to go to our second layer and spread that out. Next layer. Okay, and the top. Then we're going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing. Bottom layer. Ooh, pin. Next layer. Third layer. And the bump. Okay. We're going to come in here. We're going to take our needle nose. And we're going to really tighten that down. Okay, now we're going to come in and we're going to fluff those loops. That way they're puffy. Super pretty. Long tails. You could put this on anything. You could put this on a sweat. You can put this on a grapevine. You can put this on a lantern. Okay? Put this on the side of a lantern. Add greenery to it. Super, super pretty. But look at that. And we got our little bump in the center. Okay? You can see our gold. Thank you. Long tails. Thanks, guys. Okay, you guys. That was the bow for the night. Okay, you guys. Once again, this is a kit. It is pinned at the bottom. Go over to the Wreath shop. Make sure you guys are following the page here, and then make sure that you're following my page, the Red Rustic Rose. I'll be back Thursday, and I'm doing a grapevine, so come back. Okay, you guys, everyone have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.